Hello, I'm David Amboys, Series Director for the CDRA Motorsports Drop Super Truck Series. This is a track preview for Talladega Superspeedway, race 9 of 16 in our inaugural campaign. There isn't quite anything like Talladega. Built by Bill France in 1969, the 2.66-mile superspeedway is the longest oval we will race all year. And the racing at this staple of the NASCAR calendar is as action-packed as the famous campgrounds surrounding the speedway. Unlike its older brother in Daytona, Talladega has a few quirks of its own. The banking in the corners is 33 degrees instead of 31 degrees at Daytona, and the start-finish line is not located at the middle of the tri-oval, but it's closer to turn 1. This was done because Bill France reasoned it would sell more tickets in that area if fans could expect to see the drivers dash to the finish right in front of them along the main grandstand. He thought a slingshot move in those last few precious yards may decide a race here or there. How right he would be. Today, instead of a lap from someone in CDRA or court, I dove into a C-Fix lobby a few weeks ago and watched how drivers work together at Talladega. Let's take a look. Alright, so here we are. We got a restart coming on here after a middle of the race caution period. So you're going through the gears, you're getting sped up, you're trying to get up and going. You're going to want to look ahead of you. The one thing you don't want to do is you don't want to end up being hung out to dry. As we pass this truck on the outside and we're riding in the top lane, you can see this driver here is being really aggressive. He's saying, go, 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 go ahead. I want you to go. And the 9 truck will slide out of line. And you'll see here that, he kind of loses a lot of the energy or the flow of the draft here. So he's having to rely heavily on the side draft. He's trying to suck on the bottom lane as much as he can. He's going to suck up on this truck here, and he's going to get a little bit of a toe off of it, and he'll try and duck outside, and he'll make his pass, but as you can see, he's now the top lane, or he's now the only truck in the top lane, and he's struggling to kind of get any grip until the 14 and the 9 come out, and now he's got a little bit of a move here. So the 7 kind of jumps in, and now you're middle of 3, and he gets to the bottom. He finds a spot, gets down to the bottom, and now he's in the bottom lane, and this is pretty much the preferable groove when it comes to running these super speedways if you just want to ride and catch your breath for a minute. But you see he gets a huge run. The trucks on super speedways, you get these giant runs, and it's so quick to take advantage of them, and you can really make some moves if you need to. But as you can see, he kind of stalls out though. It's a box. It's basically a rolling box, but now he jumps out. 14 truck jumps out here, so now he's going to have a little bit of a shot. He gives a big shot to him right there through the tri-oval, and he starts making moves there. He'll start sucking up on these guys. This guy actually didn't end up winning. He ended up finishing about 5th, but you see a lot of moves to get up to the second pack, and he's going to draft off this truck ahead of him, and he ends up being somewhat in the shot of trying to win it, but he didn't quite do it. But he's still, that's just kind of a preview of what to expect at a superspeedway. Talladega is the second and final superspeedway we go to this season, so we'll review the rules we used at Daytona since we'll be using them here too. You'll have unlimited sets of tires, but you'll be limited to 70% of the normal fuel load that the truck normally has. Our incident limit will also return from the week off, with 15 getting you a drive-through penalty and 20 ending your night. Hang on tight, partner, because next week is CDRA Country Night and our first trip to Music City. Catch you then.